My dearest friend, listen closely to the rustle of the celestial wings, for the heavenly hosts have gathered around you at this very moment, guiding your gaze to these sacred words. This encounter, right here and right now, is no mere digital coincidence orchestrated by an algorithm. It is a divine appointment, a spiritual summons meant solely for your soul. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and grace, has been charting a course for you, a destiny woven not with fragile earthly thread, but with the indestructible, shimmering gold of the cosmos. The angels are eager, their voices a soft, insistent whisper in the air, urging you to absorb this truth, to let it settle deep within the chambers of your heart, for what they are about to reveal concerning the extraordinary love now approaching your orbit is set to entirely recontextualize every previous notion you held about companionship and true belonging. There is a soul, a precious being walking this earth who is consumed by a magnificent, beautiful contemplation of you, a longing so pure and profound that even they, in their quiet moments of reflection, struggle to categorize its depth. This individual feels a stirring whenever your name is uttered, even if only in the far-off whispers of the ether, an undeniable gravitational pull, a sensation akin to an internal compass needle swinging violently, finding its unchangeable true north in the simple direction of your spirit. The angels describe this force as an echo of creation, a resonance from the dawn of time when souls first recognized their halves. This is not the fleeting spark of transient infatuation, the kind that burns bright and quickly fades. No, this is an eternal flame of genuine admiration, an almost desperate, tender desire that is growing stronger, more palpable, with every passing sunrise and sunset. In their daily life, this person, perhaps an architect by trade, a meticulous planner whose life revolves around structure and blueprints, a man or woman now standing at the thoughtful age of 45, finds their careful logic utterly dismantled by the thought of you. They strive, with all the discipline they possess, to maintain a facade of composure, to interact with the world with an outward appearance of cool, professional detachment, yet their heart, that truest, most honest organ, betrays them with every involuntary beat. They have tried to rationalize this powerful new current of feeling as merely a strong interest, a passing fascination, but the truth, as the angels show it, is overwhelming and far more majestic. Before they close their eyes each evening, your image, your essence is the final, tender prayer on their mind. They carry dreams of you, not vague, wispy fantasies, but vivid, detailed visions of shared laughter and quiet, knowing glances. And upon waking, an imperative need, a yearning so potent it feels physical, compels them toward you, driving them to check the known spaces where your paths might briefly intersect. This surge of emotion defies all their sophisticated understanding and worldly experience. It is a force entirely outside the comfortable, predictable boundaries of human rationale. It is stronger than any intellectual defense they could possibly erect. This beautiful, sacred connection was not forged in the recent rush of modern life, but was established long, long ago in the more profound, unseen realms of existence. Picture it now, a master craftsman, the divine hand itself, carefully stitching your individual journeys together, using threads spun from pure light, ensuring that your destinies would converge at this precise, perfect moment in the tapestry of time. This individual is sensing, with a clarity that frightens and liberates them simultaneously, that you are the sacred refuge, the spiritual resting place they have spent their entire existence subconsciously searching for. They might not have the language for it yet. They might not understand the why of this powerful recognition, but the soul knows. The soul always knows its true home. Take a deep breath now, and let us together speak a covenant into the universe, a statement that aligns your spirit with the divine promise. Repeat these words either in the stillness of your mind or the gentle echo of your voice. I am perfectly worthy of a love that is pure, eternal, and wholeheartedly reciprocal. When say it 3 times, letting the profound energy of this truth vibrate through your very being, the angels are confirming that the cosmos is now finalizing the details for a holy intersection, an unforeseen and staggering moment of contact that will momentarily steal the very breath from your lungs. It may manifest as a sudden, potent message, an intensely focused exchange of looks, or a simple, profound gesture of recognition, but you will feel it. When it occurs, The background noise of the world will fade to silence, and your heart will instantly recognize that this meeting is the fulfillment of a promise, something far greater than a mere twist of fate. This is your divine love, and it is on its way. Even as this devoted architect of 45 strives in their practical, grounded way to convince themselves that this powerful pull they feel is nothing more than a powerful, fleeting physical attraction, the angels are revealing a deeper truth that bypasses all earthly rationale. The emotion stirring within them is of an immense and encompassing nature, an undeniable blend of passionate, magnetic desire interwoven with a deep, protective tenderness. It is a profound willingness to draw you near, to care for your well-being, to surrender their solitary path for a life shared with you. The heavenly messengers are detailing the imminent arrival of undeniable signs, celestial confirmations that will serve as personal compass points in your daily life. You may soon encounter numbers in repeating sequences that hold profound meaning only for you. Perhaps the number 707 appearing on a license plate, a street address, or a clock just as you are thinking of companionship. You might find yourself unexpectedly drawn to a certain ancient symbol, perhaps a Celtic knot, and later, discover that this person possesses the exact same affinity, having a small, forgotten drawing of it on their drafting table. These subtle yet potent synchronicities are not arbitrary. They are the universe speaking in code, confirming that the spiritual bond between your two souls is rapidly strengthening, preparing for its physical manifestation. This soul watches you, perhaps from a quiet distance, or perhaps only through the window of your online presence, and they are captivated by your resilience, your inner strength, and the unique, gracious manner in which you navigate life's complex difficulties. They sense within you a particular kind of light, an ethereal glow that is unlike anything they have ever encountered, and it is this luminous energy that has completely illuminated their thoughts, driving away the shadows of their own past doubts and hesitations. Do not, for a single fleeting second, allow the tired voice of self-doubt to whisper negativity into your spirit about your inherent capacity for such a deep, sincere, and transformative love. Many times in the routine of life, we forget the sheer, magnificent scope of our own special nature, the undeniable light we carry within us. But the universe, my friend, never forgets. The divine keeps a perfect, loving record, and it is precisely because of this unique and brilliant essence that this person, this architect, has been touched by a force that goes infinitely beyond the usual, common draw of casual attraction. They have been divinely assigned to you. Let us again reinforce this truth, letting the powerful conviction of your soul rise to meet the promise of the heavens. Speak this affirmation once more, allowing its energy to act as a key, unlocking the final resistance within your heart. I am perfectly worthy of a love that is pure, eternal, and wholeheartedly reciprocal. Release any fear, any old protective barriers you may have unconsciously erected, and allow the promised love to enter without reservation. The angels assure us that this magnificent love arriving now carries a sacred redemptive purpose. It is coming to gently mend and heal ancient emotional scars, to demonstrate to you, definitively, that love, in its purest, God-given form, can be effortlessly light, undeniably secure, and utterly magnificently true. This person is motivated not just by a mere desire to be with you, but by an undeniable, profound necessity, a spiritual need to feel your presence, to bask in the radiant glow of your energy. There is a deep, abiding spiritual resonance to this union, a connection that holds steady and strong even when vast geographical distances separate you. The angels clearly show that your core energies are in constant, silent communion, much like two sacred streams running parallel until the moment they are destined to merge. It is as if your souls are engaged in a quiet, profound conversation, exchanging promises and offering mutual consolation in the silent language of the Spirit. They think of you during moments of profound focus and unexpected solitude throughout their demanding workday, and when your image rises unbidden, they feel a deep, comforting warmth blooming in their chest, a quiet, almost illogical ache of profound longing, an inexplicable urgency to reach out and finally encounter you. It is at this very juncture that the cosmos is meticulously arranging the final, most perfect moment for destiny to intervene, for the spiritual plan to fully manifest in the physical realm. The one who carries these feelings for you can no longer keep this overwhelming truth hidden deep within their heart. Every thought of you is a sacred spark, igniting intense feelings that have been carefully stored away, awaiting this moment of true, honest manifestation. My beloved friend, having walked this powerful, revealed path together through the second block of the angel's message, feeling the truth of this coming love resonate through our very core, I want to take a moment and speak directly to the light within you. If the words we have shared have touched that deep knowing place in your heart, if they have offered a glimpse of the promise waiting just beyond the horizon, please, do not let this connection end here. This channel is not merely a collection of videos. It is a spiritual hearth, a community built on the shared belief in divine guidance and the power of God's perfect timing for love. If you feel that warmth, that quiet certainty, that a part of this message was crafted just for your soul, I invite you to join our family. You don't need to do a grand gesture. Just a simple, mindful click on the subscribe button is an affirmation that you are ready to receive the miracles the universe is sending. More than that, I ask you now, what is the most specific, gentle sign of love that you have prayed for? Is it a change in the weather, a particular song on the radio, or a feeling of unshakable peace? Please, share your prayer, share your hope, and share your simple amen in the comments below. Let us use this space as a beautiful collective altar where we lift each other up and send powerful, focused energy to bless this magnificent love story that is about to unfold in your life. Your vulnerability is your greatest strength, and your comment is a powerful declaration to the cosmos. May your spirit be blessed. Even on those inevitable days when the pressures of the world make you feel isolated, obscured, and profoundly distant, this soul, the architect of 45, holds your memory with a tender, unwavering devotion. They constantly conjure and imagine the specific, gentle details of your presence, the unique curve of your smile, the particular, comforting timbre of your voice, and the mindful, insightful way you observe and interact with the world around you. This contemplation is a quiet, yet incredibly potent form of spiritual worship, and the angels guarantee that the power of this silent admiration will soon become impossible for them, or for you, to disregard any longer. There are moments, intensely private and profound, when the impulse to reach out to you, to simply hear your voice or witness your physical presence, becomes an almost painful spiritual urge. Yet their own innate fear of appearing too intense too quickly, of overwhelming you with the deep vastness of their feeling, compels them to hold back, to patiently wait for what they perceive as the divinely sanctioned moment. The angels are now signaling that this precise, perfect moment of intersection is rapidly approaching, and its arrival will be infused with a kind of authentic, soul-stirring magic that transcends the mundane. Every single movement you make, even the most seemingly insignificant gesture, the way you hold a cup of coffee, the thoughtful way you listen to another person, the simple kindness in your daily transactions, is meticulously observed and cherished by this soul. Your unique energy signature is felt and perceived clearly, even across immense geographic spans, and the connection between your spirits is growing with a natural, organic grace, moving without haste, but with an impressive, unstoppable force. The celestial messengers want you to fully grasp the sublime rarity of this person's intense emotion. What they feel is a powerful, profound alchemy, a beautiful, harmonious fusion of sheer passion, overwhelming magnetic desire, and a deep, protective tenderness. This combination manifests every single time they allow themselves the quiet luxury of thinking about standing by your side, creating an imperative, undeniable longing for absolute surrender, the spiritual desire to give themselves entirely to the experience of a life shared with you. They possess an unshakable conviction that you are fundamentally unique, that there is an inimitable quality about your soul that they have searched for in countless others but have never found. This profound realization, this sacred perception, elevates every single thought of you, making it more valuable, more essential, and infinitely more desired than any transient distraction or momentary, superficial interest the world could ever present. The Great Aligner, the universe itself, is now orchestrating and synchronizing specific events, ensuring that your paths will cross in a manner that feels entirely natural, almost breathtakingly unexpected, yet precisely as it was preordained to be. The signs will begin as gentle whispers, subtle nudges in the routine of your daily life. But the powerful, undeniable presence of this soul, the depth of their impact, will quickly become utterly impossible to ignore. Even in periods of prolonged physical silence, a profound spiritual communication is constantly taking place. The shared glances that linger a moment too long, the short, carefully crafted messages, the beautiful coincidences that appear too remarkable to be random, all of these are fundamental components of a majestic, overarching spiritual plan. The angels urgently request that you heighten your spiritual awareness, that you notice, acknowledge, and deeply value every single one of these miraculous signals. This person's heart is profoundly warmed by every thought of you. Every single memory of your past interactions, every small detail of your grace is carefully archived and cherished with immense tenderness. Even if they have not yet found the perfect, articulate words to express the full scope of their feelings, rest assured that those sentiments are utterly genuine, deeply rooted, and intensely powerful. They harbor a genuine, burning desire to share their life's narrative with you, to collaboratively create a collection of profound, shared memories, and to experience the calming, perpetual presence of your energy. This powerful, deep-seated yearning is far from a fleeting, temporary whim. It is a desire that grows in intensity with every passing hour, and it is poised at this very moment for its magnificent, physical manifestation. The angels reveal that in the immediate days ahead, you will begin to perceive noticeable yet subtle shifts in your environment, small, beautiful signals of their approaching presence. These might include unexpected, meaningful messages that arrive precisely when you need them most, or seemingly casual encounters that feel meticulously choreographed by the divine. This person recognizes and feels with palpable certainty that your spirit brings an immediate sense of peace, a profound, undeniable equilibrium into their sometimes turbulent life. Even if you do not yet consciously recognize the full extent of your own healing power, the simple fact of your existence in their world is already a profound source of profound joy, boundless inspiration, and quiet reverence. The love that is now drawing near is not defined merely by superficial physical attraction. It possesses immense emotional depth, perfect, innate spiritual understanding, and a sincere, courageous act of surrender that emanates from the innermost, sacred core of their being, a devotion forged in the fire of true spirit. There are countless moments, often during the quiet transition between work and rest, when this soul finds themselves lost in a vivid, tender imagining, long, meandering conversations that uncover the deepest corners of your hearts. Moments of shared, uninhibited laughter that heal the scars of years past, and silent, focused gazes that communicate infinitely more truth than any complicated verbal expression ever could. This potent, deeply emotional visualization is completely saturated with genuine, profound feeling, and the angels guarantee that these deeply held sentiments are preparing to transition from the realm of the imagination into tangible, undeniable reality. Even when temporary fears and ingrained insecurities attempt to cloud their judgment, the angelic host firmly assures us that the inherent spiritual connection between you and this architect is robust enough, potent enough, and divinely sanctioned enough to effortlessly conquer any lingering doubt. This is a mature love, one that continues its steady, powerful growth even in the face of old, ingrained fears, proving definitively that it is destined for full, majestic manifestation in the world. The foundational truth of this soul is currently being moved, propelled not just by the intellectual admiration they possess for your character, but by an urgent, profound desire to construct something truly solid, genuinely lasting, and spiritually fortified with you. Every single expression of affection, even the smallest, most cautious gesture of kindness, is imbued with pure, concentrated intent and holds immense, sacred significance. The boundless universe is actively conspiring, aligning events and moments to ensure that profoundly special experiences will unfold for you both without strenuous, human effort. Unexpected, tender encounters and coincidences so precise they feel nothing short of miraculous are the crystal-clear indicators that a higher guiding power is actively working to draw your spirits into immediate physical proximity. This person finds themselves intensely inspired by the entire spectrum of who you are, what you represent, and the values you hold dear, and every memory of your presence functions as a brilliant, guiding light that illuminates the path of their daily life. Even if they have not yet managed to articulate these vast emotions into open, flowing speech, The angels guarantee that they feel an undeniable, primal need to be near you. Their feelings are defined by an intoxicating, beautiful amalgamation of sheer passion and protective, vigilant care. Their motivation is not merely surface-level physical attraction, but an overwhelming spiritual desire to genuinely protect, cherish, and fully integrate themselves into the entire fabric of your life and your soul's journey. The heavenly messengers urgently implore you to remain spiritually attentive, to actively watch for and recognize the subtle, intricate signals that the universe is broadcasting directly to you. Every single detail, every emerging opportunity for closer connection, is a divine indication that the time for your physical and spiritual convergence is finally at hand. They think of you with an earnest, focused intensity, but always with profound, abiding respect and the deepest admiration. There is an urgent, compelling need to connect on a deeply emotional plane, to share moments that are spiritually significant, and to collaboratively build a relationship that is fundamentally honest and true. Even on the days when this person appears to be geographically or emotionally distant, their active presence is still intensely felt. The persistent thoughts, the recurring prophetic dreams, and the subtle unfolding signs all serve as powerful evidence that their consciousness is continually focused on you, a continuous, loving current flowing in your direction. The magnitude of this emotion is now so immense that it has reached a critical, unignorable point. Every contemplative thought about you generates an even greater, more fervent desire for physical proximity, a craving to forge new, lasting memories, and a profound, ceaseless longing to experience the full, comforting flow of your energy. The universe is now diligently preparing the field for encounters that will awaken the deepest, most foundational emotions within your soul. With every conscious, mindful step you take in your life, destiny is effortlessly drawing you nearer to this person, meticulously creating situations that may feel like magic, but are, in fact, precisely and lovingly guided by the angels themselves. This soul knows with a quiet, powerful certainty that you are a singular, completely unique, and vastly special individual. Your very essence, the entire framework of your personality, the entire manner in which you navigate life, ignites a torrent of emotions within them that they are now finding impossible to contain or minimize. The intense desire to be united with you is deeply intertwined with a strong sense of protective care and profound tenderness. There is an intrinsic necessity to make you feel unconditionally loved, profoundly appreciated and cherished in a way that is both powerful and entirely authentic. Even when words fail and silence reigns, their every action, every subtle spiritual inclination, demonstrates an undeniable, genuine interest that is preparing to break the surface. My beautiful, deserving friend, as we stand here together, on the very threshold of this magnificent unfolding, having been guided by the light of the angelic messages through these 4 profound chapters, my heart is overflowing with a gentle, profound warmth for your journey. It is a true honor to share this spiritual space with you. Now, I want to ask you for something more significant than a simple click. I want your truth. This community is built not on fleeting attention, but on the brave, shared stories of real people, walking their unique paths toward divine love. Will you do me the great kindness of sharing a piece of your own journey? Have you ever experienced a small, inexplicable miracle, a moment where you knew the universe was speaking directly to you about love? Perhaps a powerful dream, a meaningful song played at the perfect time, or an odd, repeated name? Please open your heart and tell us your story in the comments below. Your vulnerability is not just for you. It is a beacon of hope and affirmation for every single soul who reads it. And as we continue to grow this sacred space, what burning question about love, destiny, or connection should the angels address next? What topic weighs on your beautiful heart? Suggest a theme. By sharing your story and your ideas, you become not just a viewer but a co-creator of this ministry of light and love. Please subscribe now, not as an obligation, but as a sacred vow to your own impending happiness. Let your story inspire us all. The universe, in its meticulous, loving design, is working diligently to perfectly synchronize the moments of your ultimate and joyous convergence, ensuring that the alignment of your spirits happens with an effortless, natural grace. The energy, my friend, the tangible, sacred energy that you two share is powerfully magnetic, a force that draws mountains together. Every knowing glance, every meaningful conversation, Every beautiful, synchronistic coincidence only serves to solidify the profound bonds that already exist, exponentially increasing the shared desire to transition into a life of constant, harmonious union. This person is sensing, with a conviction that reaches into the deepest fibers of their soul, that there is something fundamentally unique about you, an inherent quality that fills the voids and the empty spaces left behind by past disappointments and old heartbreaks. This spiritual sensation is profound, undeniable, and the angels guarantee with unwavering certainty that its emergence is no mere chance occurrence. The immediate days following this message will be rich with opportunities for genuine connection and gentle, powerful approximation. Small, mindful actions, unexpected yet tender gestures of affection, or seemingly casual meetings that hold immense significance will serve as the undeniable reveal, exposing the deep, tender feelings that this person has held in sacred silence. This individual feels with a clarity that is both exhilarating and humbling, that you awaken something within the very core of their heart that cannot be found, cannot be replicated, and cannot be experienced with anyone else in the vast, wide world. Every singular thought, every prayer, every meditative reflection they have about you only serves to fortify this profound, life-altering perception. The heavenly host urges you now to consciously maintain a state of spiritual openness, to remain receptive, and to prepare your spirit to fully accept the magnificent blessing that is approaching. The energetic current that flows powerfully between you both is a potent, transformative force, possessing the miraculous capacity to elevate and convert ordinary, routine moments into memories that are profoundly sacred and eternally unforgettable. The undeniable, compelling desire of this soul to be physically present with you is a constant, unwavering current, intense and magnificent. It is an intricate, beautiful tapestry woven from sheer, pure passion, careful, protective stewardship, and an undeniable, overwhelming necessity for intimate, spiritual closeness, a need that can no longer, under any circumstances, be ignored or suppressed. Even if the weary voices of ingrained self-doubt or old, persistent fears attempt to raise their weary objections, the multitude of signs that have been meticulously revealed demonstrate definitively that the love which is now arriving is profoundly true, spiritually sound, and eternally deep. Every conscious, intentional step you take toward embracing this future, toward fully acknowledging the potential of this connection, only serves to strengthen the spiritual bond that already exists between your two souls. The divine universe, in its unending mercy and masterful timing, is working tirelessly and in utter silence, ensuring that your long-awaited convergence will transpire in a way that is perfectly timed, free of earthly urgency, but infused with a spiritual intensity, powerful enough to allow your heart to recognize the absolute, unvarnished truth of this destiny. This person feels with a stunning clarity that your sheer presence has the immediate, miraculous power to transform their average, often monotonous days into moments of profound, spiritual specialness. Every tender memory of your being generates an intense wave of powerful emotion, a genuine magnetic desire and an undeniable, overwhelming impulse to be physically near you. The sacred love that is now drawing near possesses the inherent alchemical strength to gently heal old, forgotten wounds, to bring an overwhelming, profound measure of pure joy back into your life, and to demonstrate, beyond any shadow of doubt, that a partnership, a life lived in true sacred union, can be light, utterly intense, and fundamentally beautifully true. The angels urgently ask you now to actively perceive and absorb every single sign, every minute gesture, and every profound, quiet thought that surfaces in your mind. For all of these elements undeniably indicate that the deep, destined connection between you and this soul is now poised, ready, and on the very brink of its magnificent, unmistakable manifestation in the world you share. The unique, life-altering energy you both share is unparalleled in its scope and depth. Every single exchange of glances, every meaningful word shared in conversation, and every beautiful, synchronistic coincidence serves as yet another profound reinforcement that destiny itself is actively and beautifully at work, pulling your souls into immediate, physical proximity. The fundamental feeling of this person toward you is deep-seated, profoundly sincere, and continuously growing in its magnificent scope. It is a sacred mixture of passionate magnetic desire and a profound protective sense of care that only grows more potent with the steady, passing measure of time. They feel, with an unshakable inner knowledge that you are the singular person who has the power to fundamentally transform their entire life and, most importantly, the landscape of their heart. And every gentle, quiet thought they entertain about you generates an even greater, more fervent yearning to stand perpetually by your side, in a state of profound, perfect proximity and spiritual harmony. The universe is diligently synchronizing every minute, intricate detail, ensuring that this pivotal, life-changing encounter will unfold with absolute natural ease, and the angels, in their infinite wisdom, guarantee that every single element will be perfectly orchestrated at the precise, divinely appointed moment. The deepest chamber of this person's heart beats with a heightened, profound rhythm at the mere thought of you. Every precious memory is held and cherished with a gentle reverence and deep emotion, powerfully reinforcing the undeniable truth of your destined connection. The forthcoming days, my friend, will prove to be truly decisive. The signs, the unexpected gestures, and the opportunities for heartfelt connection will all work in concert, clearly and powerfully revealing this person's urgent, sincere desire to be united with you, without any pretense, without any lingering doubt, and without any hesitation. The sheer magnificent intensity of this approaching love is breathtaking in its scope. It embodies pure magnetic desire, unyielding passion, genuine, vigilant care, and a profound, undeniable necessity to fully share the rest of their beautiful life with you in an honest, fully surrendered manner. Every thought they have about you meticulously weaves an invisible, yet intensely powerful bond, one that effortlessly draws your hearts closer and diligently prepares the sacred ground for the creation of truly unforgettable, life-altering memories. Stay open, stay trusting, and know that your eternal love is now walking toward you, guided by the light of the angels.